Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of FTB Beyond. And today, well, I got tired of running out of gold, so I've as a stopgap measure, I went on a midst and found a mesa and raided it because we need resources badly, especially the gold. Gold and Certus quartz for this, plus we need other ores as well for other things. But we've temporarily fixed our gold shortage. And also in between, I went ahead and crafted up all the other little bits for this, but I've also got everything ready for the void ore miner. Now this is just tier 1, so it's not as good, but it'll do. Go ahead and grab that. Grab all of these. We have the assembler on us. And I was going to use the storage crates from actually Additions. So, let's go set this up. Now, with where I was planning to put it, I know, technically, you don't actually need to dig the entire hole out all the way down. It just has to have the laser seed the bedrock. But I went ahead and did that just because I can. That's why. Additionally, I have it set like this because I wanted it to be one block below the top. This should work. It should be everything. Multi-block assembly complete. I always run around with the F7 screen on just so there's no surprises. For the time being, I was thinking it would be good to hook it up to that. Let's see. Let's go grab some energy conduits. There should be some in our ME system. For now, it's not actually enough, but for the time being, this is all 4Ks. The way I am, I'll probably upgrade it to 64Ks, but at that point, we'll also have some auto crafting set up. But let's see. Energy conduit. Do we have some? 2. We're gonna need a little more than that. Conduit. Let's see. The tier 2. Do we have any energetic alloy in the system? No. Good thing we cured our gold shortage. I'll go ahead and make a little bit. We're gonna want some of those later for doing, well, so that we can do the conduits, the vibrant conduits, among other things. 36, 2. Go ahead and do that, just because. And a little bit of redstone, because I would really like to go ahead and get it all hooked up. Also, between episodes, I did upgrade our energy cells. Both of them are now at the reinforced tier. And it's not quite full yet because our energy production isn't the greatest, as you can see. But on the list is to get all of this up. We need more of these along with plutonium blocks, and that's the other thing we can get with the ore miner. Get a lot more yellorium. Let's see, where was it? Over here. Now, this is going to suck down all of our power more than likely. At least for the startup. But conduit. Gotta make some more. And we're out of that too. But we've got more cooking. And our bag of holding is getting to be almost full. I think at some point it might be a good idea to go ahead and make a second bag for mining trips. Although eventually the goal is to not be doing manual mining. There we go. And there goes all of our power. Watch that thing drain fast. So we're not actually producing enough power. Yeah. Let's see. The ore miner takes 320,000 RF per 400 ticks. Yeah. We're not producing anywhere near that. So, yeah, it might be a good idea to get that temporarily. Let's see. That one. I believe that is out. So, when the other cell is completely drained, that one should kick in too. Here in a minute. And then we got some quartz ore. I've never quite been sure what to do with that stuff. Witherproof, only players can break. That might be useful. So, unfortunately, yeah. And when this one drops to 0, the other one should kick in. And I might have to go ahead and cut this off. Our max in and out is actually limited to the 5,000 some that the conduits will do. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it'll stay parked at 80 for the rest of eternity. No, it's not draining that yet. I was noticing that the top of this looks like redstone, liquid redstone. And I was thinking, yeah, that makes sense. Redstone flux. Ah, that's what we want. Certus. We'll be getting some of that. Don't hang on to the firestone ore. You'll set things on fire. Alright, let's go ahead and put some stuff away while we can still access the system, because I figure it's probably going to go... Well, actually, that's stuff we all want. All that is stuff we want to keep on us. Alright, I also made the advanced inscriber so that we can do things like, you know, putting in a stack at a time. I know that in refined storage, which is also in the pack, you can just put stacks in the solder to begin with, but yeah, that appears to be finished. Good. How many ender pearls do we have? Let me through. 6. That'd be enough for a couple of recipes of that, especially if we use the lower tier conduits to craft the upper tier ones. We didn't want power. Yeah, it's starting to drain this now. I'm afraid we're going to have to disconnect the controller for a little while, because our current power solution doesn't actually generate enough power. Not for this. But it is working. Yep, this is the bedrock. Unlike the old MFR laser, this laser doesn't kill you if you stand in it. $5.30. That should be done. Yeah, it's still draining. We don't actually have enough power to support what we're doing. Eventually we will. What I really wanted to do is get a reactor set up. Unfortunately, the FTB team sets it to 8x fuel usage, which makes it a lot harder. Let's see now. We need conduit. I think we can make some of the upper tier. 24. Not enough to run it anywhere, but it's a little bit. That's a start. I might as well grab the remainder back out. for later. But everything seems to be working. And we're really going through the power. That's not bad. That's also one of the things we need a lot of is going to be glowstone. Because to get to the upper tiers of the storage cells requires glowstone, if I remember right. I don't know how far up. Yeah, the 16 and then the 64s require glowstone instead of redstone. Everything else isn't too awful bad to come across. Redstone, you get that all the time. We've got diamonds. The Certus quartz is one of the two main things, and then gold, which will be in here eventually. But I think we're gonna have to cut it off. Gonna have to cut it off for now, because unfortunately this power production just isn't gonna cut it. Alright. Now, one of the other things I was looking at doing is go ahead and make a glacial precipitator, just because well, we kind of could use, let me make the gear, thank you. For the ice, it does mean the way it's going to be set up currently, I'm going to need to actually bucket in the water, but that's okay. And we need a piston, which we can't do because there's no cobble in the system. Eventually, I want to get all of everything hooked up together. Just make a bunch. Glacial precipitator. I think we need a couple of these. And also the redstone reception coil. That should be everything we need for our glacial precipitator. For now, I'll put it there. Put it on ice, and then we're going to be doing a little bit of that. And unfortunately, I believe it actually does use the source block if you put it on ice. I think it does on the other too. Dang it. Come on. Yeah, it already holds 4 buckets. Alright. That's good to know. Let's see if we can make a liquid transfer node. And then put it down here for now. So this is kind of sort of where it's going to go anyways. I know we've got transfer pipe in here. Oh goody, we have one of those. And that. And let's see now the mining upgrade. If I could spell. Unfortunately, we don't have any grid power stuff. Great. Fortunately, we should have everything we need in our system. Extra utilities. We need a resonator. Where'd it go? One resonator. That is a bunch of redstone torches. We don't have any sticks. Yeah. Yeah, system's out of sticks. Wood. I think it's cork that lets you do that. Extra utilities. Because to get started, we need to do the manual mill. And we need to make wood planks. There's somebody around here. since you can craft directly from the one to the other. What? No, we don't need that. Not that far. One gear. Polished stone. Go ahead and turn it all into it because, well, it's not like we can't get more stone around here. One manual mill. Gold, because we need a gold plate. And then you toss it in there. This is a machine, it goes in the machine room. Let's slap you right there. Slap you right there. I think we can generate enough. This is really, really slow. One of those. And it's going to tell us there's not enough grid power, which is true. Let's see now. Add extra. Utilities 2. The mining upgrade. Might have been faster. Might have been faster. Just type in the mining upgrade. Mining upgrade. We need a gold pick, which is going to require some gold ingots. No other use for one of these. Or those. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Let's see now. So I should have brought some blocks with me so that, well, because you want to be able to put it there. Grab a dirt block. Put that down there. Put a mining upgrade in it. That should fill it with water. And then a transfer pipe, because they changed that. That should fill it with water, and now it just needs power. I don't want snowballs, I want ice. Put that away. I'll probably put that away. And put the dirt away. So, not terribly worried about this right now because this is completely 100% temporary. I'm thinking a stack of ice ought to do it. Unfortunately, I can't put it back in there. But the goal is to eventually replace all this water with ice, and then also the plutonium over there. Let's see how much yellorium we have, actually. But we're going to need that stuff anyways to get an angel ring. Until we can get the actual draconic armor. In order to do the wyvern armor, you really need to use an angel ring to fly, and in order to do that, we got to kill the wither a couple of times. But let's see, what was I gonna do? So we're done there. Oh yeah, yellorium. Let's see how much we have. 3 ores. Yeah. How about cyanide? Oh, we actually have enough to make another plutonium ingot. So that gives us 1. Unfortunately, it does take quite a bit to get there. And it can't be molten in there. Molten in there. It's not that you can't liquefy it, it's that it just tinkers. You can't tinkers it. Eventually, I want to get all the machines up to resonant. But for now... For now, this will do. Are we still leaking power? No? No, it's falling back up. So, when I'm able to get to the reactor, I want to do it after we actually have done some more work. Done some work with bees. I don't want that sand, and we don't have any sand. Okay, gotta go pulverize some coal. Kibble. In the meantime, I think I'm just gonna go run and grab some sand. I think down this way. There should be an island not too far from here. Oh, while I was over there, I also found an ocean monument as well. As I was traveling along, I was like, oh, there's an ocean monument. I didn't remember seeing that amidst, although it probably was. It's always been there. Yes, I know things can spawn here. I don't care. Surprisingly, I've not actually made the excavator, or a regular shovel for that matter. That'll be enough. Because I'm weird, I'm going to take these ones. Now, with that spider dungeon, I think I'm going to leave the spawner there. I'm going to make a vanilla-esque farm out of it. Because at some point, in order to do everything with applied energistics, we need to make a a wool farm directly or make a string farm. And since we happen to have it right there, we could do a wool farm. There's sheep floating around here. Possibly literally, because it is an island. But, uh-oh. Yep, there it goes. But, yeah, there are actually sheep around here. Come on. So, we could do a wool farm using a powered spawner, but I think what I want to do instead of that is I would really like to do a string farm, just because everybody else will do the wool farm for the most part. I've done string farms before, but in this case, I was also going to set up some auto collection. I'm thinking what I'll do for that is just do a hole straight down to bedrock, like I've got with the with this. Although there is an entity limit of how far they can fall, because they got to be in range of you. 71. Well, I think you want it to be at least in 30 blocks, so 70, 60, 50, around Y40 is where the kill platform will be. And I think, yeah, we already grabbed that. Scatterbrained, and we're out of power. Perfect. I think you're done. Can we get some power over here? Why you no power? Ah, that's why. Need to break it over there. I should kick it back on. Okay. Yep. It gives us 6 more. I don't think we got enough to make another. Nah. Not enough to make another one of those. Anywho, let's go check on the status of our glacial precipitator. Packed ice would be better, but I have no idea where Ice Plains biome is. So, yeah. Put that in there, that in there. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there for now. And I think we're going to replace all the water with ice. The downside is we got to be careful about where the torches are. Like that, I don't think can stay there. That's okay, because it's not like things can spawn here anyways. That should theoretically make it produce more power, though. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a scattered mess. It looks to be a little bit faster, which is what we wanted. I made this torch because I was playing around with it. I tend to light things up quite well to begin with. So, yeah, not necessary for me. How do you know where I am? Well, you can run around like this, and you'll be fine. That's how you know when you're at one of my bases. In any event, we're going a bit long on time here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. If you did enjoy the video, even though it's a bit longer than expected, do be sure to hit that like button, and if you really enjoyed it, then don't forget to subscribe. And you can subscribe by clicking my little Minecraft guy's face on the screen, and you can also check out a couple of other videos of mine on the screen as well. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.